I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Shoka. Shoka.
Oh yeah, sure enough. As if it was impossible, it is possible again. Welcome to the AM King Show. We are in effect Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You already know. YouTube, Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. Got a chance to get some good R&R in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? For all of us working people. You know, hopefully you got some rest in and got yourself a recharge for the week. You got C, you got LB and the Abbott. We up in here, man, doing the damn thing. Make sure y'all check out lfxmedia.live right after this. And yes, we will be on the Woke Show because we are woke. Yes, indeed. Somebody's Joan is echoing. I don't know whose it is, but yeah. Yo. Yep, that was it. That was it right there. I think it was LB. It might have been LB. Who knows? Yeah, oh, the medicine man. Medicinio. El Medicinio. Oh, man. I hope you guys had a great weekend once again. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. We are here. You know what I mean? Doing what we do. And I got a few little leaks. Grand Rising B-Boys TV got a few leaks here for you guys this morning. Me and the good brother Hype the Landlord. Shout out to Hype the Landlord. We got a new project. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's either eviction notice or it's called lease agreement. One or the other, but the new project is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Hype. And I'm going to run a few leaks from the new project. This one's called Knock 'Em Out, and then the second one is called Rent's Due. You know what I'm saying? Because the rent is due if you ain't paid it yet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like rent's due. For real.
I like that.
You know, I stopped it because we stick around these themes with Hype's projects. You know what I'm saying? This just so happened to be me and his first collaborative joint. So, yeah, man, Hype. Yes, indeed. Rain got a chance to meet Hype over at Off the Grid. Big shout out to Hype this morning doing the damn thing. But yeah, here goes Knock 'Em Out and then Rent's Due.
Up, boy, we bang out. Niggas talk tough, but walk the lane route. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Throw your fists up, boy, we bang out. Niggas talk tough, but walk the lane route. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. I'ma sit 'em up, sit 'em down, spin around, then uppercut. I bust lips, leave misery. It's quite clear, I fuck 'em up. Move around like Sweet Pea, clean 'em up like street sweepers. Have your head ringing like a new beeper, cheddar bobbing like chest cheetah. I'ma get 'em going, won't take long. Wipe out, it's lights out. You inch high like private eye. Hey, make it send you to the sky. Juggernaut in the landlord, Homewood, drag 'em down. Stomp out with the weed boot, Smokey all in the chicken coop. What I gotta do to show 'em? Power slapping and sit 'em down. Ask about 'em, they been around. Bone breaking, life taking. I'ma be on that Viking shit. Been marked on the hit list. Move smart, but you dumb as shit. I've been born, nigga. Throw your fists up, boy, we bang out. Niggas talk
oh yeah, Rain.
but walk the lane route.
Yeah, this that
knock
shit.
'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Throw your fists up, boy, we bang out. Niggas talk tough, but walk the lane route. Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out.
Oh yeah, good Monday morning.
Knock 'em down, knock 'em out, knock 'em out. Boots in the mud, blood stains on my hands. War in my veins, I don't make the demands. Step step in my path, it's a life you regret. I'm a killer on a mission and I settle the debt. Smoke in the air, got my breather running hot. Enemies lurking, but the bodies get dropped. Fish like bricks, every hit break bone. Leave them buried in the dirt where the weeds have grown. No mercy here, cuz it's a cold-blooded game. Every scar on my body got a story in the name. I don't fight for the fame, it's a fight to survive. Knocking out the enemy, gotta stay alive.
Yeah, that is Knock 'em Out. Here goes Rinse Dude. Check it out. Both these tracks produced by the Juggernaut. You already know what it is. Hype got some production on the project as well, so let's go.
Last day of the month, what you gonna do? Better figure out something because your rent's due. Landlord coming tomorrow, it ain't nothing new. Better figure out something because the rent's due. Rent's due, rent's due, rent's due. Better figure out something because the rent's due. Rent's due, rent's due, rent's due. Better figure out something because the rent's due. Posted on the block, fiends needing their addiction. Been getting money over here, it's tradition. Game in the head, launch submission. My position to run it up, no conviction. Now listen, about my money, yeah, I don't play dog. On your ass like straight dog. For my paper, I lay laws. Shin shots, spray halls. Reload, take pause. Bullets from the 40 hitting niggas like a baseball. Beats from the Juggernaut, valid, check the face cards. Niggas on the sideline hating and they face hard. Play cards. Joker, Joker, deuce, ace. Just give me my money and not a day late. Last day of the month, what you gonna do? Better figure out something because your rent's due. Landlord coming tomorrow, it ain't nothing new. Better figure out something because the rent's due. Rent's due, rent's due, rent's due.
Yeah.
Better figure out something because the rent's due. Yeah, rent's due, rent's due, rent's due. Better figure out something because the rent's due. Niggas always talking shit about what they got. How they smoke a lot, drink a lot in the parking lot. The shocking discovery is they really broke. Tables turn, make them fold on the shit they spoke. Yeah, never mind that. Tables turned and niggas learn. Super dusty, cornball, club tricking, but your rent's late. Juggernaut, don't play that. Landlord, don't play that. Motherfucker, hocus pocus, send your ass eviction notice. Take back that Sheen, that Timu and that Amazon. What type of shit you really on? What type of shit? In the real world, there ain't no sympathy. No, Hike gon' change the locks and turn you to a vagabond. Last day of the month, what you gonna do? Better figure out something because your rent's due. Landlord coming tomorrow, it ain't nothing new. Better figure out something because the rent's due.
Better figure out something because the rent's due. That's a little project me and Hype been working on. Like I said, I believe it's either eviction notice or lease agreement. It's gonna be one of those titles right there. But songs are finished. For those artists out there, registered, registered with the PROs. You know what I'm saying? We're ready to go. You know, and that'll be out very soon. Y'all got it exclusively this morning. I did leak it on the Lovely Radio Show this past Thursday, but I figured, you know, the Beat Boys and all the guys that check us out on the AM King Show, y'all didn't get a chance to really soak it in. So, yes, indeed. You know, be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. It's been a busy year, guys. It's been a busy year with this music stuff. We've been active, real active. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, weekend was good for you guys. You know what I'm saying? See, how's the weekend, brother?
My weekend was good.
Almighty God of the sun.
Yeah, my weekend was dope. It was good, busy.
Okay.
Busy.
Yeah, that's hey, you know, you already know how that go. LB, about you, brother?
Shit, I don't know. I got a lot of rest this weekend. I got a lot of my motherfucking batteries and shit charged back up and shit. Trying to maintain normal composure and shit, but I feel fully charged right now. You know, I'm gonna stay calm. But yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yes, indeed, Raym. He got that shit on today. The Houston Oilers. Hey man, you brought up a classic name off the air. We'll bring it to the people because they might have forgot this player from the Houston Oilers.
Oh yeah, you talking about Dan Pastorini.
Pastorini.
Yeah, Pastorini quarterback. I believe his number was 11, if I'm correct. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Pastorini from the
Now
Oilers.
at the time when he was quarterback, I believe it was one Earl Campbell at the running back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Number 7. Actually, he was number 7.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little football
But
history for y'all.
Earl was one of the strongest. He was one of the strongest running backs. I think he
Running
was a
backs,
fullback.
yeah,
Fullback, actually.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, he was probably the first hybrid, in my opinion. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? He was like
Yes.
the bus in them. You know how like they ended up making the bus like the fullback slash running back
Hmm.
feature. Earl Campbell probably was the first
Oh
bruising
yeah.
running back in
He
the
was
history of the NFL.
he
Like,
was
I
Big
mean,
Pun before the Punisher.
he literally was. I mean, trying to bring down. If you ever seen highlights, chat. Annie Mae, good morning. Good morning. You already know what it is, man. Listen, Earl Campbell. Watch some highlights of Earl Campbell. You'll see exactly why we're saying what we're saying because, like I said,
For
he was
sure.
in the trenches. You don't meet him, he's going to meet you. Like type running back. And so, big shout out to Big Earl Campbell
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Pastorini.
I think I got a little video of him running over Jack Tatum. If y'all want to see that,
Yeah, why not?
okay, let's.
I like real
Oh.
football.
Oh man, see if I got that for y'all.
Yeah, yeah, man. Let's check it out here on the AM King Show. Give some flowers. Tammy, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh.
Dear God in heaven.
Yeah, this is how the collisions were back then. Oh, still couldn't
Dear
bring him
God in
down.
heaven.
Still couldn't bring him down. Man,
Yeah.
still could not
Look,
bring that man down. I mean, he had some monster runs in his what I consider a short career, like
Yeah.
because Earl Campbell didn't play a very, very long time. But
If
when he did play, he was he was probably about as unstoppable
oh
as
yeah,
any famous running back or infamous running back that you can think of
yeah.
from the league. He
If y'all
was.
remember Jack Tatum, he was the one who paralyzed Gerald Stingley
Absolutely.
from
Jack Tatum, the hard hitting safety
the
from the
Chargers.
Raiders.
Yep, and
Talking about Tatum from the Raiders, yes.
mhm,
Anybody that knows the Raiders folklore, when they were in their glory days, Jack Tatum was a part of that group.
mhm. Yep, and Stingley. I don't know if it's his nephew. I think it's his nephew. He's on the Texans.
Oh,
If y'all heard the name Stingley in the Texans,
Stingley.
yeah, that's
We'll have to look at
lineage
it. We'll have
from
to take a look out for him. You know what I mean? Speaking of,
yeah,
they got the dub
he's
this weekend. Uh, the Texans put a nice little romp, a
yeah.
little romping.
You want to romp with me?
LB's like, yeah, that's why the hat ain't on this morning. That's why the hat
Pause.
ain't. Oh yeah, pause. Yeah, but that's why the hat ain't on this morning. He said, "Man, we can't even put
Nah,
the
everything
and
was
that's
order."
going
another
good.
reason
You said that. I was respecting the Oilers. I was respecting the Texans, and now you want to talk about last night's score. Oh man.
Nah, the Cougars, the
Houston
football team, they got the throwback
Oiler.
"Love You Blue" or, but they took a
Okay.
L against Texas Tech this weekend.
Well,
I didn't get to watch too much. I've been on the clock all weekend
oh
working.
yeah, it is that time of the year. Like this is the hustle season. Get active, get your mind
Yeah.
focused. You know what I'm saying? I just picked up a new supplement over the weekend. Got some She Legit.
Mm,
For those who don't know about the She Legit, get down with the get down. Definitely is an essential. There it is. There
she
it is. She
legit.
Legit.
Okay.
And it's great. It's a great natural. uh, thing for the body, if you will. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know the benefits of She Legit, get down with the get down. I personally got the gummies myself. They got ashwagandha in them. They got a couple other fantastic ingredients that make up this gummy, and just adding it to my already powerful combination that I take in the morning, and just seeing where it goes from there. Health is wealth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What you put in is what you get out, and always try to put something good in your system. We always encourage you on the AM King show to put something good in your system. You know what I mean? But we got a few topics to rap about. Yeah, yeah. See, I already know you know. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm putting a lot of good things in my system.
Yeah, you spoiled rotten up there, nigga. I'm getting a little jealous now and shit, boy. You been smiling like a motherfucker. The cameras weren't even on yet. You were smiling.
Happy times is here again.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, B boys. Kelly just said she heard of it. Oh yeah, she legit. Correct. She want to try it. She's into the sea moss and the whatnots. Good. Sea moss and all that stuff. You benefit yourself to be benefiting yourself. Just know that. Stay in the know with those things. You know what I mean? Because it's good for the body. I can safely attest to it. I'll raise my hand first. I'm like, man, I definitely feel like a totally different person ever since I started putting the good things on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So it really does
Yeah.
work, y'all. Stick with it. See what you can do with it. But here goes our first topic for today, fellas. Check this out. I figured now we got a full house this morning. This we should find interesting. It says Robert Kiyosaki. If y'all don't know who he is, he's a financial guru. Massive warns of massive unemployment in the U.S. Says this one group of smart, quote unquote, Americans will get hit extra hard. Are you one of them? Okay. Basically, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys are not familiar with the book, this is the author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Author Robert Kiyosaki has a sobering take on one of today's hottest trends, artificial intelligence. Biggest change in modern history, he declared on X in a post on July 1st. AI will cause many smart students to lose their jobs. AI will cause massive unemployment. Many still have student loan debt. Very true, very true. Says Kiyosaki isn't alone in sounding the alarm. Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, the AI company behind the large language model Claude, recently warned that AI could wipe out half of all entry level white collar jobs and push the unemployment rate as high as 20%. But Kiyosaki isn't worried about himself, quipping, AI cannot fire me because I do not have a job. that's, a, ain't that something? He went on to describe his own philosophy, recalling the contrasting advice he received from his poor dad and his rich dad. Said years ago, rather than listen to my poor dad's advice of go to school, get good grades, get a job, pay taxes, get out of debt, save money, and invest in a well diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, I followed my rich dad's advice. I became an entrepreneur, investing in real estate, using debt instead of saving fake money. I have been saving real gold, silver, and today, Bitcoin. Okay. Basically, from earned income to passive income. Let me see what else they're saying. Turning to precious metals, which we've mentioned here on the show. Bitcoin, as we've mentioned on the show. And watching your spending. That's a really important one. Are you spending more than you need to? Are you spending more than you need to? You know what I'm saying? But this AI revolution, we've been going, hey, good morning, good morning. Yes, indeed. What's happening? What's happening? Good morning, good morning. Leia in the building. Salute. Yes, indeed. But yeah, we got a little bit of something to talk about here. There goes John, you know what I'm saying? When he came out the closet. Pause. But
sure.
Yeah, closet. That's crazy work.
He's emerged from the closet. Yeah, but let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if you guys agree, and then secondarily, how do you guys see it? Like brother Kiyosaki here. Let's go. See.
Uh, he's he's right. He's correct to an extent
Hmm.
because I be watching these millionaires and billionaires at times, and they most of them don't want the rest of us to be wealthy like them. Not saying that he's one of them. Just saying you gotta
Yeah.
stop to put that in perspective. So they'll
Hmm.
give you advice to say, "Hey, look right when you should be looking left or looking straight or looking back." So whenever someone points in a direction, 9 times out of 10, I'm looking everywhere else before I look in that direction because pointing in direction is already a distraction because you have when you're driving and you have to make a left turn, you still got to pay attention to your right. Even though you see that
Absolutely.
there's nothing there, when you're still turning left, you still got to look right because someone can pop up out of nowhere that you didn't notice before.
Oh wow.
Same
What a
thing with
parable.
taking advice.
Now that's a
Yeah,
parable
they
for you
playing
right
that
there.
way. You still got to pay attention to other stuff that's over there.
You do. You do. You do. You got to use your peripheral. Yes, use your
So yeah,
peripheral. Well said.
yeah. I agree with most of it. You get into stocks and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
don't just get into it. Comprehend it and get into it to follow a process. Because people go into things because they want things, and not
Hmm.
comprehending. There's always a process. So
Right.
don't go into it because you want something. Go into it because you're going to follow a process.
Well said, bro. Well said. Well said. See that's right on time right there, bro. I love the way that you broke that down. That was man. A lot of people. Hopefully, you guys were able to catch that, and I think that that's right on time, man. Blunt conversations in the building. What's up, Miz? Good morning this morning, brother. How you doing? John said, "Don't poke the bear." Okay. Simply it said, "Good morning." And Pam, we dropped a single today. Timeless. All right, so we got a single out there. Congratulations again. Simply, we finished "Son of a Beast." That's the new
Yeah,
project that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Simply stay working. If y'all didn't know, now you know.
congrats, man.
Uh,
Congrats.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We may run timeless before we get up out of here today. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, LB, what did you think? You know what I'm saying? 20% of the white collar uh, you know, you know, workforce could be down, you know what I'm saying, according to what this gentleman said, based off of AI. What do you think?
I think he's about yeah. I'm like, see, he's highly right to like an extent, but you got to also think this is what they put in play. They put the AI to replace most of the jobs and most of the stuff that you do to make money anyway. So they're eliminating jobs on purpose. So what you supposed to do? You're gonna be fucking broke because now you don't even got the development of how to work this bitcoins and all this other new shit they got going on. Because in life they just tell you to work, build your money up to stack up for this and that or whatever, but they don't tell you how to financially build it up to where you can really be like a boss or entrepreneur or anything like that. They want
Right.
you to be somewhere where you can be like almost like a slave to where you being controlled and then your money's being controlled also.
Man, that's well said, man. And you had brought it to my attention that they really ready to do away with the dollar altogether, and make this Liberty coin exist. And a lot of people don't even know about the. We've brought it to the attention of the people here. You know, for those of y'all that don't remember, I'm just going to refresh your memory about the Liberty coin. You know what I'm saying? P broke it down eloquently on a broadcast earlier this year about what this Liberty coin is going to bring and currency changing the way that it is. But yeah, smart Americans, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, smart students, if you will. You know, what do you think, P?
Well, in let's I'm just gonna I guess keep repeating myself. What is has been and what has been will be again. So I love repeating myself because I don't think everybody be listening.
Yeah.
And to our 248 subscribers on our YouTube channel, shout out to y'all. Please tell others to subscribe. There is no podcast like the AM Kings, period, period, period. But going back, let's take it back 30 years ago. Let's take it back 40 years ago. Those of us close to and familiar with the Midwest, uh, at one point, Detroit was the highest paid city in the country because of General
Uh-huh.
Motors. Cleveland had a great textile industry. You know, Pittsburgh, of course, it's Steel City. So when the steel mills started closing, the textiles in Cleveland, like we have the same disruption in the industry that we have going now with AI.
Domino effect.
So me as a domino effect. So 40%. What was the number we just said? Was it
20.
20%? Back then, 40% of the jobs were lost in the textile industries in Cleveland, and the steel curtain, was pulled down. You know what I mean? And my dad is from Aliquippa, so a lot of those
Yes.
Aliquippians, those
Yes.
Indians, uh, they lost their jobs from drinking and drugs, and that was introduced to the area. They still got a strong football team. They've been holding down for
Oh
years.
yeah, that's one thing for certain. Two things for sure. Definitely a powerhouse in Western PA football history.
Yeah, and they keep trying to put quads on them for quad four, quad six,
Yeah,
quad
yeah,
seven, and they're
yeah,
playing against teams that are quadruple the size of Aliquippa High School and still
yeah.
whoop.
Right.
But that just the resilience that comes with our people. We're just
Exactly.
resilient people. But absolutely, this is no change in AI. And me as a published author, my mentor as a writer is highly against AI because as a creative, you can hop on and use AI and make a book, make whatever. Excuse me, but um, to each his own. You know, we have to embrace it, or we're going to be on the sidelines. So we just have to embrace it.
Correct.
So there's ways to use it. Uh, you can cut out jobs that, like, as a creative, you have, like, for example, my merch store through Shopify. There's so many apps that you can eliminate people that, for inventory, for HR and all of that stuff. Like
Yeah.
AI is a great help if you're selling merch, if you're just you have a specific specialty
Mhm.
as as a occupation. You can eliminate jobs that you don't have to hire people. It's not eliminating jobs. You're strengthening the core of your business. So to each his own. I'm not afraid of AI at all. I'm here for it, but you just have to use it and adapt and adjust to what you need.
Absolutely. Well said, Abbott. Well said. Malik, good morning. Good morning, brother. You already know what it is. C said he's passing the blunt to LB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys over there, man, is a steam fantastic team. You know what I'm saying? Steam Force, as we'll call we'll call it. Alpha
Joker,
Steam
Joker,
Force.
Deuce, Ace, like they said.
Right?
Like
That's
they said
exactly
in the
what he said.
song,
That's
Joker,
what he.
Joker,
That's
Deuce.
what the landlord said. Joker, Joker, Deuce, Ace. You know what I'm saying? You know what's good? You can see what's good with C. John. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at there. What that one dude that cook all the food online? Look at that right there. Look at that right. Look at that right
Look at
there.
that.
Road to perfection.
Oh yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. Good look, Miz. Blunt Conversations. Make sure y'all tapping into Blunt Conversations tonight. Once again, lfxmedia.live. Catch the Woke Show and the Mellow Man, DJ Rob. Big shout out to DJ Rob this morning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be holding it down for the people. And we appreciate it. Monetize your message. What was the latest episode that you had for that, P?
It's not out yet, but to be honest with you, it's going to
See, here
Wow.
we go. Here we
streams
go.
of income
So for
don't-
those,
through AI.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
be on
nice,
one
nice.
accord. We always on one accord.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stay tuned for Monetize Your Messages new broadcast and get some education by the Abbott. Art, what's going on? Simpleton this morning. Simpson, Art Simpson, aka Simpleton, my man. What's happening with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Another OG legend from the city of Pittsburgh. Checking in this morning. Like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Here goes our next subject, though, my good people, if you will. Who owns the medical system? Who owns the medical system? Big shout out to LB for bringing this one up. The same group owns all the dentists, eye docs, and veterinarians. After the Flexner report, all holistic healers were eliminated by 1951. The industry gets paid to keep you sick. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a job. Ooh, this is a good one.
This is crazy. The Rockefellers and the Rothschilds owned the medical system. And what they did was the Flexner Report of 1910 with the Carnegies. They bought out the medical system and they created the MD. So when you go to the MD, that is a license and certification from John D. Rockefeller. If you were practicing natural healing, talking about pearl powder or shilajit or whatever it may be, you were fired, eliminated, and removed from the system. But those who supported the MD, so the radiation, the cutting, the surgery, the chemo, the x-rays, you got fully funded. Your school just thrived like no other, even if you were torturing people, because you were backed by John D. Rockefeller. So when they own the medical system, anytime a person steps into a doctor or hospital or nurse in 2025, that's the system you're going into. That's why they want to vaccinate you and poison you and torture you and all these things. And now they're talking about, this gets better, they're going to have AI nurses and doctors. AI nurses and doctors. So you don't even have people anymore. AI nurses and doctors. So if you're into healing and taking care of your body, you want the most natural ways possible. Because all this system is trying to do is poison you, poison your family, and cull the population. That's it. That's what it comes down to. I mean, if anybody wants to tell you any different, they haven't read and they haven't done their homework.
Oh yes, yes. And this is we've alluded to this on the show as well. Steelers Nation. Good morning. Yes, wow, brother. Yes, that's what I said too. Thanks to LB for sharing that with me. L, when you saw this, man, you know, we understand this on a high level. You know what I'm saying about what big pharma, the hospitals, these entities in this country, they're structured around an infrastructure that explains. The gentleman right there explained it to me beautifully. It couldn't get much more clear than that. You know what I'm saying? But L, you saw that, and what'd you think, man?
Man, in my opinion, you grown up and you get raised thinking when you get sick, you go to hospitals. They supposed to help you get better, get you back to 100%. These motherfuckers just want to keep you down and keep your percentage to where you can continue making money off you and everything else. This is the shit you find out when you get how old? Like, this is the shit you should know from the beginning. That's why they should have natural healers around all over the place so you can have the option of fucking around with your life or really getting yourself back in fucking good health. That's the
Yeah,
shit that I think of it because, and the simple fact is, there's a lot of people that rely on these hospitals to get well, and they're not getting well because they're being paid not to well these people. That's just fucked up.
that shit crazy. That's the craziest business of it all. See,
Well, in the oppressor's words, I'll say, step into your Christ body or die. This is what they say. This is what oppressors say. And then when you really go down the rabbit hole, it becomes very mind boggling because anyone with common sense would say, "Hey, I have control of the world now. How about I make everything peaceful and give people the real life they're supposed to have while I'm still ruling this world? Because there's nothing they can do about it anyway. So let me just give them a great life." No, they don't want to do that. They want to make sure everyone is sick and dying. So that's just straight up evil. That's not you wanting to control everything. That's just you wanting to destroy everything. Period.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. See, well said, man. Well said. I mean, I don't think I could have said that any better. Abbott.
Yes. Let's start with chemotherapy. I,
Man,
I've been there a few times. So,
Mm.
I'm happy you
what
still
they,
here, man.
huh?
I'm happy you still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But the way they extend your life is it's almost like a lot of the pills that they give you. They can almost tell you to the year that you're going to pass away
Expire. Yeah.
just by the pills that
They're
you're
gonna
on.
give you an expiration date, literally.
Yeah, you put you on the shelf.
Man,
Yeah.
Look and see.
And if you rot, you're dusty and rotten and shit. They know your
You're
time
like,
coming and
gosh,
shit. They're like, yeah, we got about 3 more days on this nigga. Let them go ahead. We're gonna get prepared because we got room for the next one. I'm
you
sorry.
put you on the shelf. And so when this stuff goes through your system, it goes through your bloodstream. It's in your brain up to 10 years after you're done. So you still have it in your brain, and there's certain things. Well, you lose your head.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
lose your hair, some of your memory, but just the symbolism. I mean, even it goes back to Hermes, the Greek gods, and which they called him Mercury, which is ironic because Mercury is that poison. This, you know what I mean, that we use for temperature or whatever. But what they said happened was he saw two snakes fighting, and he threw a staff at them, and the snakes wrapped around the staff, and that's
Yeah.
the symbol that they for medicine. It's called a caduceus. So
Yes. And I know everybody is subliminally, if you haven't really thought of it, you've seen this. But go ahead, P.
you had to have seen it. It's crazy work for that. It's two snakes that wrap around a staff. That's
Mhm.
and there's wings on top of it too at
Yeah.
certain times. So
Yes,
you
there
have to
is.
really look at what's represented and what's given to us. There's a lot of we talk about documentaries and stuff. Go watch Dope Sick. We always talk about Dope Sick, and it was cotton uh, epidemic. And little do we know, when you go into the hospital, they say, on a level of 1 to 10, how much pain are you in? That was started when they started the Oxycontin stuff. And okay, we're going to put you on some light Oxycontin that's going to rise up, and then suddenly you're going to be addicted to it after a while. So, yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Hermes. You see Hermes on people's designer, but Hermes was actually, Mercury, and he was a messenger. And message,
Nothing.
message,
I
Y'all don't
take
mean,
heed,
understand.
subscribe,
Y'all
ooh, I
like
don't
mean,
it.
never mind.
understand.
I mean, ooh, I can tell you what it is,
Message.
though.
Right. Right. Yes, yes. Message, like, subscribe, and share, y'all. AM King Show in the morning. We're bringing it to you. Yeah, man. I honestly agree. I always say it that hospitals are there as a band-aid. These people are trained to guess what's wrong with you, not necessarily to tell you what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing outside of surgery and things of that nature where those doctors are qualified to get on the inside, but we all actually had a preview of it when we had our classes in in early schooling where you had to dissect the frog. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Literally pretty much the same thing. They make you dissect the frog so you can get an idea of what it's like when people get opened up. And so the hospitals are a band-aid. They're not necessarily meant to heal us. That's why we stress to you guys to put something good inside of your body, because that there's no better remedy than
Prevention.
that. Yes,
Yeah, that's
prevention.
all it is.
Correct.
Real quick, the for other people listening, because some people may not know it under that pronunciation. Another way of pronouncing it is Hermes or Hermes Trismegistus or Hermes Tris Christ Great. He's
Right.
also
Not the
four.
not the not the brand, but
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm just letting y'all know. And he's also known as Thoth, by the way. He's called Mercury in Rome. He's called Hermes in Greece, and he's Thoth in the land of Kemet, aka Egypt.
aha. Man, well said, brother. Thank you for that context, because we got to put these things in perspective, and the more that you know, the more you grow. Blunt Conversation said, "Yeah, they had the control to pull the plug on your life in the hospitals. This is what they get. We give them permission to do because we've been taught that this is the way to go, and we never were educated on that. But this is why we're here now, because what we were missing, the information we were missing before, we're going to bring it to you now, so that way you can be in the know and you can actually think for yourself instead of having these, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been taught not to think for ourselves. We've been taught not to think for ourselves as a people. It's time to get back to thinking for yourself, making the best decisions for yourself. And if we could be examples of it, like El just showed you the Sheila Jit, I could have pulled mine off the shelf there and showed it to you. We're actually not just talking about it, we are participating in these practices. And yeah, like, subscribe, and share, man. One step at a time. We're going to get educated, guys. Beat Boys TV, that's what we're here for. You said I learned something every week on the AM King Show. Yes, absolutely. Blunt Conversations, definitely don't trust or like hospitals. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Let me ask the panel. Do you guys believe in donating your body parts? Have y'all signed off on any of that?
Hell no to the no, no, no.
No,
Don't
I
do
do not
that.
have.
Hell to the
I don't have the
no,
organ donor.
no.
No.
No, no.
Hell no. The organ donor
No,
is
no. You
my
are
body
a
to
target.
somebody
Let's not
else.
do that. I'm letting you know right now. You sign yourself up to be a donor, you're making yourself a target. I mean, you're already a target. Now you're an extra target.
Yeah. We get that nigga toenail off his toe. We need that on somebody's body right now.
Yeah,
Man,
they
Hell
can sell
no,
it.
bitch.
It's worth a lot of
hell,
that. Your body
hell
parts
no. Simply said,
to
hell
them.
no. Blunt Conversation said, nope. Right. You know what I'm saying? And
Never
we
signed up for that bullshit.
we could spend a whole day talking about the value of melanin, um, while we're on this subject. But we will
It's
talk
actually
about
the
that.
carbon. It's
It's
actually
a
the carbon that they want. It's
that
not the
that
melanin.
Yeah,
It's
well,
the carbon.
I know. See, that's why I was like, we'd have to break that down. But as the surface level, people are
Yeah.
automatically
Exactly.
assuming that that's just what it's the melanin. You know what I'm
What's up,
saying? And
Nicole?
that
Shout
would
out to
probably be the
Nicole.
main subject. Yeah, Nicole Bird,
Yeah.
what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. E
Yeah,
Town in the
that's
building.
a whole
Yes, a whole
iceberg. Yeah,
yes.
it's a whole iceberg.
It
I mean,
is.
we'll use the word melanin for
But
now
I think that
because
it's
that's what
important.
people know.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I think it's
Yeah.
important that we do eventually at some point here we talk about that,
Tapping.
because it ties right into it. Ties right into everything that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's diabolical, some of the things you discover when you start digging down these rabbit holes. Uh, Simply said these is God organs. They going back. They going back to him. That's right.
That's fact.
I know that's right. Steelers Nation said, no, no. Yes, good morning, Nicole Bird, Miss Nikki. Good morning. Blunt Conversation said, more than that, your body says your skin cells are your main organs. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
See,
the biggest organ in your body, your skin.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. 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 And the value of it, you can only but imagine. They will have your ass dead to save their own. Oh, yes. Yes, Nikki. Mhm. Yeah, we got some good comments here in the chat. Great to see that we're all on the same page, and that's our goal is to be on the same page, being awoke, being in the know. Because we could have been talking about all this wild shit going on outside, the ICEs and the government shutting down and the deployments in the cities and this that. We know that that's going on, but this is something that y'all didn't know, and
Right. Onika Minaj. We
we
could
could
be
be
talking
talking
about
about any
her.
of this stuff, but these things right here are very, very important for your essential. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with
Ice
them
Spice.
is not necessarily what's going on with you, but what's going on with you could have everything to do with what we're putting on the AM King show. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, being in the know and being armed up with that knowledge is super, super, super important. Beat Boys TV said what Simply said, right? Blunt Conversation said, listen, these MFers got a place of business where they sell breathing air. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. This is crazy.
Think about it.
When I
Hey,
saw that, I was like,
Misery, big shout out Misery for that one because a lot of people don't know that, and you're
Yeah.
learning here today on the show. You walk in and you buy the air, sit down at the bar, and put the mask on. Come on, somebody. Let's get in the know. Let's talk about this.
crazy. And people,
Yeah, yeah, let's get woke about it, man. Real rap. This subject kind of is on a different topic, but it's something that I thought was discuss worthy. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled this one up, and let's talk about it, fellas. It says black people aren't the criminals; they make you think. This is an interesting one, guys. Check it out.
People like Nick Fuentes and others will say black people should be in prison. Well, let's look at the stats. Black people commit about 6,000 murders a year. 98% of it is against other black people. That's 6,000 murderers. There's 40 million black people that live in America. The overwhelming majority of black people are not murdering anybody. The chance that you get struck by lightning is probably more than getting murdered by a black man. It's concentrated areas of poverty and violence. When I was a police officer, I noticed that white crime and poverty go together like black crime and poverty. The only difference is gang-related violence, which make black people go up another notch. Right. But when you talk about abandoning children, meaning fatherless homes, when you talk about people using violence, killing each other, stabbing each other, robbing, stealing, white people had the same rate of some of this stuff as when I grew up. White neighborhoods are still places you don't want to live. The poor, impoverished white neighborhoods. People that don't understand that because they never actually patrolled and lived anywhere other than some little small area where they only had negative experiences with black people, they really don't understand the totality of what we're really looking at here.
Yes. In the caption, it says many claim black people are inherently violent, but the reality is much more complex. 98% of murders by black Americans are against other black Americans, which we're going to put a disclaimer out there to stop the violence. You know what I mean? Because the main people really killing us, as you can see, is us. And the overwhelming majority are not violent at all. Okay. It says that. Are we looking at the real problem or just stereotypes? And you heard what the gentleman said about those statistics. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it, guys. Yeah, set it off, P.
Okay, we'll set it off. Let's start off with the 9 children of Joseph and Rose Kennedy. Y'all familiar with the Kennedy family?
Somewhat. It's loosely familiarity because I know most Americans, if you will, are not familiar. But go ahead, P. Break it down for us.
So this family tree. Let's shake them down real quick. They started from the Irish mob we know them as politicians right now, but they started as the Irish mob. And if when you think about mob, you think about extortion. You think about because I'm watching Boardwalk Empire right now. Great Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite
Yeah,
producers,
Martin Scorsese made some
hands
great.
down. Beast. I
Yes, he
believe
is.
he wrote Scarface, and he wrote that. But that's not one of my favorite movies because
Yeah,
it's so watered down.
it is, and the message got
But
lost in it,
the
I
King
believe. Pete, just to
Scarface shirt on, that's nothing. But
yeah, the message got lost. Yeah.
you want to see some real mob stuff, watch Boardwalk. But the Irish mob is involved in Boardwalk. These were the people, Lucky Luciano, Scarface, the real Scarface, Al Capone. He was one of the baddest gangsters, like, man, for real. He was from Brooklyn. He went to the south side of Chicago and killed the whole south side. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
He died with like 150 murders under his belt. And this is
Jeez.
not nothing to brag on, but
It's to put
we
it in
can't
perspective.
sit back. Yeah, we can't sit back and we shall overcome. I mean, it's force. You have domination is done by force. You can't pick it and sit on the sideline. And I'm not going to point out some things that's going on right now that I've seen in the last 90 plus days in Erie, Pennsylvania. But justice for my cousin
Cello.
Cello, you
Yes,
heard.
indeed.
But so let's get back to at a certain time, uh, liquor was illegal. So they had the plug, they're Irish, they had the plug straight from Ireland bringing the good liquor over here. It was illegal, and guess what comes with liquor? Prostitution. So prostitution, illegal liquor, gambling, the history of the Kennedy family. And if you saw the color purple, until you do right by me, that whole family is living out a curse they're still falling to a lot of plane crashes, like it's not by accident. So yeah, we really just have to pay attention to what's going on around us. And crime, they put the crime on us. Like look at Chump. How many felonies is he convicted of? And
Sheesh.
still,
That's
just
diabolical,
now we
man.
had the
That's diabolical. P, I'm sorry,
yeah
man,
we
but
had.
that's diabolical.
Go ahead.
That factor right
It's
there is,
diabolical.
oh my goodness, man. Look, you want to talk about the silent uppercut. The silent uppercut. That's one of them right there.
Mhm. And
Look at the legal problems and the legal history of what we consider to be the leader of this country. You know what I'm saying? Like
the free world, they say.
the quote unquote free world, because we're starting to realize how free it actually is. But I had to step in and say that's diabolical. I mean, think about that factor.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, think about that factor. It's absolutely heinous, and we can't overlook that. That's one thing that we cannot overlook. So good point, P. Go ahead.
Yeah. So repeating ourselves, what is has be again. So just recently, the FBI guy, he got up out of there. We're talking about the family, right? So if you recall, FBI came in right when JFK came into office, and guess what happened? We ain't got to repeat it. We
Okay,
know
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened.
Unless you was living under a rock somewhere, you know what
Yeah,
happened.
his brother Robert was actually trying to bring the mob down.
Mhm.
So if you see both of them, they were unalived at a very young age.
Very young
You know what
age,
I'm
correct.
saying? And then it really ties in with Houston as well, because at that time the dad that came into office ran the FBI back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could pull out the book, Behold a Pale Horse. We could get crazy up to pay us to get more information
Most
out of us.
definitely.
You heard?
Most definitely.
We got it. We got it. You're gonna have to pay us to get more information, but we
Man,
just
I'm
gonna
trying to
give
tell
you
you.
on the surface. We'll
Yeah.
give you on the surface what's going on, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's really history repeating itself.
Man, you already know. See,
Yeah, yeah, I recognize that dude. He has a channel. He talks about stuff like this a lot, and I'm happy he's someone else who said it too, because Grand Theft Auto 5 made it vivid of how police treat certain groups of people in certain areas. And I've said it before, if we're the minority, how is it that we're committing most of the crimes? That doesn't make sense. If we're 4 to 6% of the population, how are we committing most of the crimes when most of the people here are white? So it was like that is physically impossible. That would mean all of us, every single last one of us, are criminals then, for that to be.
yeah. I mean, you seen he busted out them stats. I mean, 6,000 out of violent crimes out of 40 million people. Let's do the math, people. All right.
Yeah, and it's towards us at that. So it's like, stop the black on black crime. That's all I could really say. Like, stop the crime, period. Like
Yeah.
the unnecessary. Like, I don't condone breaking the law. Yeah, if you got to save your life and break the law, then so be it. I mean, so long as, like, you're doing the right thing. Something happens, someone's trying to take your life, then you take their life. Okay, I broke the law.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean. I mean, in that context.
Right.
So it and there's certain names that keep coming up, like John D. Rockefeller, Rothschilds, Kennedys. Kennedys were cursed because John F. Kennedy was trying to go the right route and reveal the families and all that other stuff and stop the mob as well. And let's not get into that.
Mm-hmm.
So
we can't get into it.
So here's the thing, though. A very long time ago, it was decided that us people, there's only one race, the human race. You do have different ethnic backgrounds, though. You have different peoples born in different places, starting in different places around the world.
One second, see, real quick, just a shout out. DRW, welcome to the show. Big salute to you. Carbon Skip, shout out to you as well. He just said because they only broadcast the black community. We'll answer that in a minute, but go ahead, C.
Yeah, so majority of the people that were here already, they were of dark skin color. A different shade, yet they were all dark skinned. It wasn't until the fair skinned people were created, and from the fair skinned people, you get the Caucasian people. And then from that moment on, it was decided that anyone of color shall never be in charge ever again of the world, ever. Because every single time it happens, somehow, some way, we get overthrown and we have to reset. We have to reset our plans. We have to get over. Nah, F that. We're creating these fair-skinned people. We're creating these Caucasian people, and we're putting them in charge because they're easier to manipulate because they haven't been here as long. So now fast forward to where we are now. They will never let us truly be in charge of the world or in charge of all the finance, in charge of all the healthcare. Why? Because the stats show we are caring, we are loving, which is how they even took over in the first place. How the quote unquote lesser man took over because we were too kind to let them in our land. Same thing in America. How did they take over? Because we were too kind and let them in, and they just took over. Smallpox, Thanksgiving.
Assassinations.
Haiti, Cuba.
Yeah.
Can we
talk about Cuba?
Mexicans are black too, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Oh
only
yeah.
reason why we have light skinned Native Americans is because the Oriental Chinese people came over here thousands of years ago, integrated with us, and created lighter skinned people. That's the only reason. Otherwise, we would still be dark skinned over here.
I'm
Mm.
blackity black.
Well said. Well said. See, LB.
Shit, y'all done topped it from A to Z, but let me throw the media out there and shit. They got the higher ups, got the control, so the media only show you what you want them to see. So basically, they're showing every incident of a black situation going on. So of course, the numbers gonna look like it's that big because everything you see on the news is something going on with a black dude doing something. But there's just as much crime in everybody other race too, but they don't show it like they show the other ones. Now, why is that?
Mm, well said, brother.
Why
Well
is
said.
that?
And that's exactly what we're talking about. Skip.
Press
Skip
one.
said because they only broadcast, again, they only broadcast the black community. This was what Carbon Skip said. They
Mm-hmm.
only broadcast the black community. So LB just got to that point. That's why I said hold tight, it's coming because we got the answer for you right here. And
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what it is. And deception. Deception is one of the key
Yeah.
components to the art of war. One of the supreme
Mm-hmm.
keys to the art of war is deception. And these people practice deception um,
Yeah.
on a level that's just next level. Yeah, John said too many points. This needs to be a whole show itself. It really does. And as some of these subjects, I know we're going to come back and we're going to revisit. Like we do all the time. We revisit these
Mm-hmm.
subjects all the time, and I'm just thankful that you guys are locked in with us, so you can really understand that this is the kind of content that we are bringing to you. So your mind can be sharp. Your mind can be sharp. You can be more self-sufficient here. The more self-sufficient you are here with good choice, the better off you're going to be going down the road. Mental health starts everything else. You know what I'm saying? And the part of being mentally healthy is talking about these subjects and seeing them for what they really are. So your fear level about these things can go down because the less you are afraid of these times, the more you're going to be able to navigate and move through them with confidence, which kills everything else. Confidence kills it all. You know what I'm saying? It says here. It says Beat Boys TV said they only get worse, the worst of us on record, never the great highlights. That's why we champion this stuff here. That's why we bring you people like Earn Your Leisure and show you examples of what we've done in our lives to rectify and to be a voice to stand against these things that create these bad habits. Remember, I told y'all bad habits, good habits, it don't matter. They're practiced habits. If you practice a certain amount of habit, that's what you got to do. Yes, the chat. Got to think people can only do what you let them do to you. Accountability needs to be addressed as well. Absolutely. Accountable and responsible. And that's exactly, to be honest with you, John, that's exactly what this show is all about. We preach accountability and responsibility, and that's why we pick the subjects that we pick on the show. And you're absolutely right. Accountability is a broadcast within itself. And some of these subjects we are going to make individual, y'all. I promise y'all. We're going to make some of these subjects individual because we can spend an episode just on the subject alone, and we will be doing that moving forward. And we appreciate y'all tapping in. You know what I'm saying? B-Boys, Blunt Conversations. John, you know, everybody that's tapping into the show this morning, our new followers, DRW, thank you, Blunt, Carbon Skip. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in, you know, Nikki, you know, Tammy, all of our people that watch us on a regular basis. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. This is the AM Kings show. And yeah, man. Thank you guys once again for a rousing morning of good energy and good positivity. Stay in the light, like C says. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay in the light, stay high vibes. Stay high vibes, people. Stay high
Yeah.
vibes through all of
Can
this.
I add something?
Go ahead, P.
Can I add something to what the good brother LB said?
Yeah.
Speaking on the media, the current effort, you know, to cut down NPR, national, you know, these national syndications that are basically education, but what Trump, he actually used the word woke. We're going to stop these woke media sources, which means they want you to stay asleep, of course. But what people don't know, I mean, we keep repeating ourselves and we'll keep doing it. NPR, all those, like there's rural areas that need that source for emergency situations, because they're so rural out that they need those almost AM radio sources. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
what's available is called the truth. That's why Trump calls his social media is called the truth, but it's the furthest from the truth as anything can get. You know, from what we see, you know, we talked about the Kennedys today. We talked about diversions. Like a lot of people don't know, bullets came from 3 different directions when he was unalived, and there was 3 different groups: the CIA, the Cuban exiles, and the mob. And it was a whole fight because the mob was they had a stronghold in Cuba. The casinos were run by the mob, so they were trying to change that. And the Cuban exiles, the people who were exiled from Cuba,
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy promised to help them. They ended up getting slaughtered, which was called the Bay of Pigs. And then they's like, we got to get this Kennedy dude. So they disguised it. You don't know where the bullets are coming from. It could have been the CIA, could have been the Cuban exiles, could have been the mob, but they wanted to give you, it's called diversion.
Diversion,
You know? It's just called
diversion, and
diversion.
distraction, and all of those things kind of like sit in a bucket by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Maybe on the
yes.
grass knoll.
Yeah. Hey,
we on the grass knoll.
Yeah, one of these podcasts, I'm gonna be in
Okay.
Dallas because that's where DJ
Right.
Rob is at, and we'll go to the grassy knoll, and I'll be live
Oh
on the
man.
podcast.
Oh man, let's do it, man. Let's do it, P. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and sharing. Like I said, we're bringing this to you. John said they care as much about them as they do about us. They're just stupid as hell and support it. Good point. Good point, man. Good point. If y'all really bold, you'll have me on. Disclaimer, I'm real. Fair warning. Oh, yeah, I know the debate is going to be on if you show up to the AM King show, and we will have you on at one point. And yeah, we'll just get it talked about.
Sister committee approved everything. Had
Yeah.
your freaking ass up on here and shit tomorrow. We gotta put the sister. We gotta get sister button
We
and
gonna
shit.
open
We're gonna open the closet. Pause.
We gonna open the closet.
Start talking.
Hey, LB gonna open that closet right.
Hey John,
Yeah.
come on, open that closet up and shit. Let's see what you really want to see.
Alexis.
You might hop in there
Alexis,
with him.
grab a chair, man.
Put some stage props up in that motherfucker. Oh, jump out like surprise!
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. Thank you guys in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to our funnies, man, so you guys can get out and have a really productive Monday. We thank y'all tremendously. Stay in the light. Like I said, stay high vibes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need an oh shit button. Yes, sir.
That's before you get on this motherfucker.
Yes. Okay. This clip I found, man, is hilarious. This is from the Weber Valley Speedway. The gentleman is not happy about the ticket scam that went on at the Speedway event. Have a look.
Again tonight at Weber Valley Speedway, the grandstands emptied early after the promoter pulled the plug with no warning. Dozens of fans are asking where their money went.
It's the third daggone time this month he shut it down in the middle of the heat races. They told us y'all go home and won't give a dime back. I cashed my whole Friday check to get in here, ma'am. I ain't got no gas to get back to Livingston now.
Again tonight.
Hey man, that man was hot.
He was stuck anyway. We had no gas to get back and shit.
Oh, we know the climate's not in.
Yeah, one more time for the people in the back.
At Weaver Valley Speedway, the grandstands emptied early after the promoter pulled the plug with no warning. Dozens of fans are asking where their money went.
It's the third daggone time this month he shut it down in the middle of the heat races. They told us y'all go home and won't give a dime back. I cashed my whole Friday check to get in here, ma'am. I ain't got no gas to get back to Livingston now.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
Crazy work. He's about to live.
Well, you know where the climate is there now.
Yeah. He basically was telling on his goddamn self
Hey,
and shit.
just to throw it off the top rope and come down with the elbow.
Yeah.
There it
You
goes
gonna
right
whoop
there.
you gonna whoop somebody ass before you get back to the motherfucking ranch.
Hey man, I saw the way this man was going off. I said, man, we gonna cry on this one.
It's
hilarious.
have a bubble and shit. He wasn't happy about that shit,
Yo,
boy.
He's done it this week. So, I mean, he thought he was gonna not do it. Got it.
I thought motherfucker blow a fuse.
Boy,
He about to blow a fuse over that bullshit.
Yo, John said, or Popeyes ran out of the chicken sandwich. Hey, that man didn't have enough gas to get home. He got hoodwinked, bamboozled. Bamboozled him.
Where my money at? My money.
Yes, indeed.
Man, I hate him.
Oh yeah, and roll your ass on your stomach home. On your stomach home, all the way home.
Roll your ass.
Get all the way home on your stomach.
Roly poly oly.
He look like he eats bobcat and fair juice sandwich.
He look like he smell like hot dog juice.
Hot dog juice. He sound like he drank it. Simply, he drank it. Sound like he got hot peppers in his throat.
Man. That's probably the result of a lot of liquor and a lot of coke. Oh, I'm sorry, a lot of sugar booger.
Sugar booger.
The sugar booger.
That booger sugar. That booger sugar. Hey yo, stay off the booger sugar, ladies and gentlemen. This is a disclaimer from the AM King Show.
Yeah, stay off that. You see the results of it. You see how mad he was. Yeah, he says the third time, so that means he was dumb enough to do it a third time.
You ain't got no gas.
I thought he was going to put
he did
blood
gas.
vessel in his head.
That motherfucker, you still sitting there.
Red
Yeah, he about to get some. He about to get to the hospital. They're about to take him somewhere to the
hospital. John said he blew his sphincter out, getting upset. Come on, man.
I told you.
Oh man, what's going on this morning, man? We'll go to the next funny. Yes, pterodactyl wings is crazy. If y'all didn't see this, shout out to Aries Spears. He was on Vlad TV, and this is the disclaimer he had for the pterodactyl wings.
Pterodactyl wings. Listen, I know white women wear them. I know Hispanic women wear them. But if we being honest, who's the franchise? Who's the franchise players?
This shit looks ridiculous. No man has ever said, yo, you know what would make her look hotter? Pterodactyl wings on the face, nigga. What the fuck is this? These shits look like BBLs for your face.
Call them pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl wings.
Hey, yo. Shout out Aries Spears, man. That's
I
oh
don't
shit.
know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey yo, listen.
That's
That was crazy.
Pterodactyl
That was unexpected.
wings. Hey yo, he called
And uncalled for.
it absolutely crazy.
They
Yes,
gonna pull this
yes.
back
Simply
10 years from now.
that simply said this nigga. No lies detected. No. Hey, pterodactyl wings. Whoever manufactured these things, take them and put them in a landfill
Yeah.
and turn the incinerator on 220
Yeah.
and burn all them pterodactyl wings all the way
I
up.
don't understand it, man. That's just too.
He
That's just
got
too
it
crazy.
still. Beef Boys TV, yes. Aries Spears got it still. He had the wingtips on his eyelids.
He was ready for takeoff.
Said what? What you say, LB?
He was ready for takeoff.
Hey, if you start blinking too fast, you'll start flying.
He was ready to jump out the motherfucking window and shit, see how far he can go and shit.
Oh, shit. He said he ready for takeoff.
Hey, him volunteering to put them on is crazy
Hey,
work.
yo,
Yeah.
Super crazy work.
the wildness of it.
That's
He
crazy.
a
You
wild.
had it lined up better than most of these bitches be having that shit.
Nah, they didn't pay him to do that too. Oh
Hey,
man.
yo, he said that boy was fly. Simply, you gotta go ahead, man. You gotta
Oh man. Yeah,
talk
he
while
about to
you're
start
here,
flying too.
man. Hey,
He about to fly like an eagle to the sea.
Right.
Fly like an eagle. Pterodactyl wings start carrying me. He's
hey,
gonna fly.
wings.
He's flying into the
Oh,
future.
John said they would go out looking like Snuffleupagus with zero fucks given, thinking they
Oh
here
yeah.
busting a gut
But
laughing at.
Galactus did have those eyes though. He had those eyes though. I believe I can fly, ass nigga.
Oh, I
That's some
believe
funny
I
work.
can.
Oh
They
yo.
definitely be looking like
Snuffy.
Snuffy, Snuffy out here.
Snuffy.
Man.
Big bags and
Oh,
all.
see, that's a whole nother. He said like Snuffy. Okay, this morning, man. I don't know why we bring this shit up because yeah, y'all getting the comments to start flaming and frying. It's like
Shit.
it's a flame broiled situation, and we put these people up here. I can't even take it, man. This is just too much. It's just too much in the morning, man. Thank y'all for tapping in on Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? The more you know, the more you grow, but don't grow ease. Do not grow.
Listen, I know white women wear them. I know Hispanic women wear them. But if we being honest, who's the franchise? Who's the franchise players?
This shit looks ridiculous. No man has ever said, yo, you know what would make her look hotter? Pterodactyl wings on the face, nigga.
Why did you
Yes,
volunteer?
actual
yourself?
appointment and got them shits done. Smell like, hey yo, come on, John.
Now he's the
Oh yeah,
spokesperson. He's a
he's the
spokesperson
spokesperson.
now.
For
Yeah.
possum and rat babies.
Yo, possum and rat babies. What does that smell like, man?
Oh man, rat babies. Let me find out you used to raise rats.
I don't know, man. John's a wild boy.
That was behind the scenes. That was
I
behind the
mean,
scenes.
A wild boy.
Oh, blue and yellow wigs.
nature
Oh
boy.
yeah,
What can I
wigs.
say?
The wigs. Why you pop the shades like that? Why you pop out the shades like that?
I don't know. That's
Listen to
crazy
the other
work, man. He telling us something without telling us something.
Oh, see now
know.
here's another can of worms.
I don't know. We gotta ask him if he's indoors.
Pause on that, but it's another can of worms. Hit them with the roach spray and they
You just
crumple.
Oh yeah.
Blunt
He's
conversation.
gonna go blind after that though. He gonna spray roach spray in his eye.
Culture looking pretty strong, brother. Yes, indeed. He endorsed. It's official. Yo, stop it. Hey, yo, y'all gotta go ahead, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all coming out and thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Have a
Let's
good
go,
day.
Colts.
You know what I'm saying? They plucked them off of boars' backs. What? It's getting out of hand, man. We gotta end the show now, man. We go, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. Peace and blessings. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.